Hey guys, Dwayne here, and I got a quick update for you with some recent pickups. This includes, I went to a garage sale this morning. It was a 4-family garage sale. It was an ad that I found on Craigslist, and it said vinyl records, so you know what that means. And then yesterday I actually went down to my record store to see if anything came in and to pick up something that I keep eyeballing down there, so I'll show those too. Anyway, when I was at the record store yesterday, one of my buddies down there threw me a t-shirt, and so I'm wearing that, so I just wanted to say hey, thanks guys. I'll show you what it says there. Gotta love that, right? Anyway, okay, so the garage sale, a few boxes there at different houses there that was in this 4-family sale. So there was a lot to choose from. There was a lot of stuff they had. Everybody was selling at 50 cents a record, and there was a lot of stuff that I almost picked up, but it was stuff I already had. But even for 50 cents, sometimes you pick up them anyway when they're in really good shape. But I decided to leave them for somebody else to enjoy and experience. So I did pick up some things, and I'll show you what I got here. I'm going to try and go through this stuff pretty quick. But the first couple, 80s hair metal stuff, but when I see it for 50 cents and I don't have it, I grab it anyway. And all of this stuff, the vinyl in this stack is all like in near mint condition. The first one is actually a 12-inch single that you don't see very often in hair metal, but anyway, it's Autograph. My Girlfriend's Boyfriend Isn't Me. And the sleeve on this is a little rough, but the vinyl, like I said, it was like it was never played. So I love this cover, and I love the track title. So there's that. This one, I've never heard of these guys, but it's called Lemnis is the name of the band. I believe it's a self-titled album, and this is a promotional copy. I played this just a little bit ago, and it's basically Journey meets Night Ranger sprinkled with a little bit of Dokken. I guess is how I would describe those guys. Okay, this next one, never heard of this individual. I bought this strictly for the cover. It really attracted me for some reason. Played a little bit of this, never heard of this guy. This album's kind of all over the place. It opens up with like some orchestration, and then it goes into kind of a rock feel song, and then the next track is more of a country feel, and then like some folk style. I mean, it's just all over the place. But it's Roy Thomas, and this is from Mighty Oaks, and just a really cool cover. And gatefold. So, and it has a kind of a really cool insert. And the band on the back there. And then some lyric sheet here. But this is on the Threshold label. And so I'm going to give this a few more spins to decide whether or not I actually like this thing. Like I said, it's kind of all over the place. I have no idea what side 2 holds. So if anybody can tell me anything about this individual, let me know. This is 1975. So that's that. This one I was happy to get because I didn't have a copy of this. You see it all the time. But this was a beautiful copy, and I didn't have it, so I figured, what the hell. And it's the City to City, Gerry Rafferty. So I think probably everybody has this, the big hit Baker Street. So that's that. And those aren't sleeved yet because as I was going through these when I got home, I ran out. And should have grabbed some more when I was at the record store. I didn't know I was that low. The rest of this stuff is sleeved. This one I was very happy to get. A beautiful condition copy of this LP. Just beautiful. And it's Fifth Dimension, Up, Up, and Away. Where are you going to go? Just a beautiful copy. And gotta love Fifth Dimension. Okay, this next one, I don't have a lot of disco. I grew up with it. There are certain disco tunes that I like. I think everybody does. They're just afraid to admit it. But there was one cat in the late 70s that he was just so original, and I like to call him the Doctor Who of disco, because that's who the dude reminds me of. But I love the title track. I always have. It's just a fun song, and he's a fun guy to watch. And it's Patrick Hernandez, Born to Be Alive. And this song always reminds me of National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation, when they're listening to this in the limousine, driving down the strip. The sleeve has some rippage down here, but the rest of it's like in mint condition, including the vinyl. So for 50 cents, I had to have this. Doesn't that guy look like Doctor Who? I swear that dude looks like Doctor Who. This next one, this was fully experimental. This cover really attracted me, and another band never heard of, didn't know what to expect. And when I can extend my Z collection, or focus on the Z area of my collection, I try to. So this was totally experimental, and I played this, and this is killer. This is really good, and it's Xerox. And if you look on the cover there, there's like all these computers and with black and white images of the band members. You can see there. And so I didn't know what to expect from this. And I get home, I put this on, and basically it's the Cars. They sound just like the Cars to me. Even this guy here, even the dude even looks like Rick Ocasek. I don't know if you can see here. I can get it. This guy right here. It sounds just like the Cars. Early 80s. This is, I think, 81. I don't see a date here. It's on a private label called Z Records. How, interesting. Z Records. Xerox on Z Records. And yeah, it's a Roman numeral date. But this is really, really good. I was very surprised. Great 50-cent record there. This one I was very happy about, because I just discovered these guys just a couple months ago, and I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. But great jazz, German jazz, a little bit of fusion, just a killer band. And this one's still sealed. It's got a saw cut, but it's one of the first albums by them. And it's Passport, and this is still sealed. I haven't opened it yet. And this is Ocean Liner. So looking forward to opening this and spinning this. I can't remember the gentleman's name. Klaus Doldinger. Killer stuff. So really digging Passport, so I was really happy to find that. And then, okay, at this other house, I scored on these. 50 cents a piece. Believe it or not, 50 cents a piece. These are 3 12-inch singles by New Order. And these were like, 2 of them were open, one's still sealed, and the open ones don't look like they were even played. And this is New Order. This is the Truth Faith remix. With 1963. So, very happy to find these for 50 cents a piece. The next one, this is New Order, Find Time and Don't Do It. 12-inch single. Like I said, these are like brand new. This one is still sealed. This is the 12-inch of Blue Monday. See, it's still sealed. It's got the original price stickers up here for $3.99. I believe this was also available packaged with an LP, but don't quote me on it, but I believe it was. But either way, I didn't have it. Die cut, reminds you of the old 5 1/4-inch floppy disk. Very cool. 50 cents. So I was very happy to get those. Saw this. Now, I'm a King Crimson fan, and I know there was a lot of side stuff. Didn't know about this. Saw this and snatched it, and this is in near mint condition. Have not played it yet, so I don't know what to expect. But this is a Robert Fripp Network, and this is on the gem label, printed in Canada. I'm not sure what year this is. 1979? No, 1985. So, Robert Fripp Network. So, like I said, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know what to expect. But we'll see. Okay, next. Some more for my Kotaro collection. Or, as a Japanese friend told me, Kitaro. But, you know, here in America I call him Kotaro. But anyway, one of the masters. And absolutely, you know, I could listen to him for just hours. And this is Kotaro in-person digital, and I haven't listened to this yet either, so that's going to be good. Here's another one that I didn't have, and this is Tinku, and this is a promotional copy. Like I said, this stuff was like in near mint condition. For 50 cents. I just couldn't believe what I was finding there. Here's one I was happy to get as well. Some more Stephen Halpern. And this one's interesting. I did spin this. This is titled Here to Eternity. And this is on the polygram. This is a polygram pressing. It shows like a picture of Stonehenge here. Yet the percussion on this album, which there is some, and if you know Halpern, he's a keyboardist, but the percussion on this album is very, it has a very Middle Eastern feel to it for me, which is interesting, showing, you know, Stonehenge on there. But good stuff, good stuff. All right, yeah, this was good. This is a good find. This is Vangelis. And I was happy to find a Vangelis I didn't have. I'm always happy to find one that I don't have. And this is Ignacio de Vangelis Papathanagios. Big Star 1000 helped me out with this, because it's all in, I believe, French, including everything on the back here that's listed on the back. But this is on the egg label. Very, very cool label. There's the front there. I turned that upside down. I did. There you go. And then there's the back. So just beautiful condition. Anytime I see Vangelis, there's another one with a funny name. It's pronounced so many different ways. Vangelis, I believe the correct pronunciation is actually Vangelis, but don't quote me on it. It really depends on who you talk to. But yeah, looking forward to spinning this. Now this one, I've seen this a few times. It's always been kind of beat up shape. This one's beautiful, and it was this show that introduced me to Vangelis, Tamita. Good Lord. Wow, there's just good stuff on here. And it's The Music of Cosmos. And this was a BBC television show, or PBS television show that was hosted by Carl Sagan. I don't know if any of you remember it, but this was my introduction to those composers, was this. And still to this day, when I listen to their stuff, I can't help but just kind of kick back and just let myself go into the cosmos, outer space. You know, that's what it's all about for me with that stuff. And this is, you know, I don't know if any of you have it, but it's just beautiful. Nice gatefold here. And this can be had fairly cheap, but like I said, this one was just gorgeous, and I didn't have this yet. So even though this is a soundtrack, and it's really almost like a best of Vangelis, but Tamita is also on here. as well as some there's Pachelbel, Bach, that kind of stuff. But this was my introduction to that, and so I'm happy to have this. Okay, next. Now, this was my 2 record store purchases. These were full price albums, and I found out that one of them is out of print, if not both now, and I kept putting them off, and so when I found that out,